right, so we're going to talk about multiplying fractions by a whole number with word problems. So I have this worksheet right here that we're going to do together, and then I've got my paper right here for us to work out the problems. All right, so looking at number 1, Ashley and 4 friends went trick-or-treating. Each of them got 4/5 of a bag of treats. How many bags of treats did they have in total? All right, so Ashley and 4 friends. So would we use 4 or what? So since we have Ashley and 4 friends, we would use the number 5. So I'm going to multiply, just like that. I'm going to multiply 4/5 times 5, okay? So I'm going to take 4/5 and I'm going to put 5/1 to multiply. All right, so all I have to do is just go across. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 1 is 5. So then I'm just going to divide 20 divided by 5, which I should know in my simple, facts that 5 divided into 20 is 4. So that answer is 4. So that is super easy. Okay. Number 2. Ken drinks 2/7. Write that down. Make sure that you are working these out with me with paper and pencil. Okay. Ken drinks 2/7 of a carton of milk each day. How much milk does he drink in 3 days? So we're taking 2/7 times 3. So he's got this fraction, or these 3 days, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's got this bottle of milk, and each day he's drinking 2/7 of it. Okay, so you're just adding the 2/7 3 times. And instead of adding them, you can do a multiplication, and that would make it easier. So you have 2/7 times 3. So you're going to do 2/7, and then times 3 over the 1. 2 times 3 is 6. 7 times 1 is 7. So there, we're finished, and we don't have to do any dividing for that because it is a proper fraction. We had to divide this one because it's improper. Okay. All right. There are 8 water bottles, and each bottle is filled 3/4 all the way. If we pour all the water together, how many bottles can be filled up? So you're going to take 3/4 bottles. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You guys, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so I have my bottle, and I have 8 bottles. They're all filled up 3/4 of the way. Okay. And if you poured all that together, how many bottles, or how filled would a bottle be? So so instead of adding 3/4 8 times, you can multiply it. Put your whole number over top of a 1, and then you can multiply. 8 times 3 is 24, and then 1 times 4 is 4. And so now we're just ready to to divide, because this is an improper fraction. Remember, we can't leave it like that. So 24 divided by 4 is 6. So if you had 8 bottles filled up 3/4 of the way, it would fill 6 bottles. At the birthday party, there are 15 children. Each child will eat 3/16 of a pizza. How many pizzas should the host order? So same thing. We're just going to multiply, but I'm going to put 15 over 1 times 3/16. So 15 times 3, which I have forgotten. Okay. 15 times 3 would be, let's see, I'm going to come over to the side here and do 15 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry my 1. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1, so it's 45. Over top of 1 times 16, which is 16. I can't leave it like that because that is a mixed number, or I'm sorry, it's an improper fraction, and I want to get it to a mixed number. So I'm going to divide 45 into, or by 16. So 16 divided by, all right, 16 divided into 45. 16 will go into 45, let's see. I think it might be 2, but let's make sure it's not 3. So if we took 16 times 3, 16 times 3, 3 goes into, or 3 times 16, 3 times 6 is 18. Carry your 1, that would be 48. So 16 times 3 would be too far. So it's going to be 2. So if we take 16 times 2, 2 times 6 is 12. Carry my 1, so that'd be 32. All right. And then I'm ready to subtract. That 5 minus 2 is 3. So that would be 1. So this would be 2 13th over 16. And you can't reduce that. All right. So that is that one. That was a little bit more tricky because of the multiplication. All right. Last one. If each dozen cookies makes 3/4 of a, or needs 3/4 of a bag of flour to make, how many bags of flour does grandma need to buy if she's going to make 10 dozen of cookies? I want to know whose grandma that is, and is she going to bring me the cookies too? All right. So we just need to rewrite that problem and put the 10 over top of a 1. 3 times 10 is 30. 4 times 1 is 4. Okay. So I can't leave it like that because that is an improper fraction. So I'm going to do 30 divided by 4. 4 goes into 30 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. And that would be 2. My whole number is going to be 7, and then I've got 2 over 4. But can I leave that? I've got a little bit of a mess here. No, I can't. That 2 over 4 is going to reduce down to a half. Okay? So please make sure that you have worked these problems out with me, and even maybe you've paused the video to work them out. All right, let me know if you have any questions.